Everyone knows how Pompeii died. Almost everyone is wrong. Most of the people in this forum survived the eruption, the whole afternoon and the whole night. What killed them came the next morning when they believed it was over. Morning in the forum, traders unroll the awnings and carry baskets out onto the floor. Deliveries arrive at the far entrance, donkeys tethered at the bollards, porters on foot, because the forum is closed to carts. It is a market day, and by mid-morning the crowd fills the floor end to end. Behind the temple stands a single green mountain terraced with vines. Then the awnings shiver all together down both colonnades. Nobody stops. Tremors are ordinary in Campania. A few traders begin packing early, folding cloth and stacking baskets. The sun sits low even at midday and the shadows never shorten. The market runs on at half strength. Then the doves lift off the temple all at once, and they do not come back. The forum goes strangely quiet, stalls tended, people present but stilled, as if the whole floor were listening. The ground shudders long and low, and dust sifts from the temple cornice. And then, standing off the summit, a thin grey wisp. Small, far away, easy to mistake for cloud. No ash has fallen on this town all morning. The opening blast went east. The wisp thickens into a stem. The forum drains toward the exits. And within minutes the floor stands nearly empty under full sunlight. What happens next is the only moment in this entire disaster that an eyewitness fixes to an hour. The 7th hour. Roughly 1 in the afternoon, the mountain opens, and Pliny the Younger, watching from across the bay, wrote that it resembled a pine tree more than anything else, a long trunk that spread out into branches at the top. The canopy slides across the sun, and brown shadow sweeps over the forum like a door closing. Then the first stones come down, small and pale, bouncing off the temple steps. 12 to 15 centimetres an hour, and it does not stop. Within half an hour the floor is whitening like a false winter. The exodus crosses the forum, wading ankle deep. They placed pillows on their heads and secured them with cloths as a precaution against the falling bodies. The animals go out with them. At a villa just outside these walls, excavators found a horse still saddled and harnessed, readied for a flight that never left. By 4, the pumice is shin deep and it is already dark, 3 hours early. By 5, there is half a meter, and the last stragglers are wading thigh deep. True sunset arrives unseen. The roofs begin to fail. 40 to 60 centimeters of pumice is enough to bring one down. Of the dead recovered from this phase of the eruption, 9 in 10 were found indoors, sheltering exactly where shelter was worst. 7 hours in, the stone turns grey and heavier. The eruption is reaching deeper into the mountain. Broad sheets of flame which rose high in the air were breaking out in a number of places on Mount Vesuvius and lighting up the sky, and the glare and brightness seemed all the more striking owing to the darkness of the night. Far to the west, another glow, the surges that destroy Herculaneum and never reach here. In the stables, the animals are still tied, donkeys and mules that turned the bakery mills, 5 of them found together where they stood. The quakes grow violent, bringing buildings down alongside the weight of the stone. And then the fall stops, 2.5 meters of it lying over the town. The quiet draws them out. Small figures climb from doorways onto a field of ash standing chest high. The lulls last half an hour in total, long enough. Almost half of those about to die are found not indoors but on the open roads. The haze opens and the mountain has no peak on it. Beyond the northern rooftops, something is standing where the plain should be, and it is growing. The surge. It comes down the mountain and across the plain and crosses the town in minutes. Not that of a moonless or cloudy night, but the blackness of pent-up places which never see the light. You could hear the wailing of women, the screams of little children, and the shouts of men. 650 people die in these few minutes. 2/3 of all the dead, and the summit is gone. When it lifted, Everything had been transformed and covered with a deep layer of ashes like snow. Today, the same view of perhaps 12,000 people, about 1,100 have ever been found. The great majority got out. One historian has traced 172 of them by name. Pompeii did not die when the mountain exploded. It died the next morning when everyone still alive believed the worst was over.